Hello, everybody, and welcome back to MXP Tacoma, Washington, Modern 20K Day 2, round number 11. We just finished watching Blue Green Ritual defeat Mill in the backup round of that last match. We're going to take a look at the standings before looking at round number 11. Do you want to go through the standings this time?
Of course, yeah. We got Chris Chao with Izzet Control, the Wizards deck at the top. Very nice. We got Evan, my boy Evan. Yes, sir. Amulet Titan. We got Lyndon, the Spicy Grixis list at number 3. Steven with Gruel Brood Scale, number 4. Devin with Titan at number 5. Joel, the Orzhov Blink, 2 colors, number 6. Dylan at number 7 with Eldrazi Ramp. And Jeffrey Chang with Izzet Affinity, number 8. Very nice.
And I'll take a second to talk about our sponsors, Laughing Dragon. If you're interested in attending any of these MXP events, visit laughingdragonevents.com to find the nearest 20K Modern Standard, who knows what format tournament near you. Thank you to Laughing Dragon for putting on this event. Same with Heavy Play. If you're interested in checking out any of the Heavy Play products, such as the ETB playmat or the RFG deck boxes, you visit heavyplay.com and use code MODERN20K for 10% off your purchase. All right, let's get down to the match. We got Izzet Control, Amulet Titan.
Ooh, very nice. Let's see how this pans out. What do you think about
Chris,
this matchup?
Frankly, I have no freaking idea.
Hey, I'm right there with you. That's why I asked you. Here we go.
I don't think I've ever played the Izzet Wizards versus Amulet Titan matchup, but in theory, it's probably pretty good for Izzet Wizards because we have 4 copies of Counterspell, as well as Flame of Anora to pop those pesky amulets. Invert Polarity could take a Titan, potentially.
Oh, that'd be very funny. I hope we see that on coverage. That'd be super sick. Yeah, a whole lot of counter magic, and I know that Amulet Titan has not. They used to play Cavern of Souls, but I don't think they're even playing a copy in the 75 right now.
And over on the Amulet side, Amulet, we know it, we love it. A deck that's, well, been around forever. You put your Amulet of Vigor into play, untap all your lands, ramp up to a giant Primeval Titan, and combo kill your opponent that way, or you can start doing the fancy new Aftermath Analyst loops with Mirror Pool and Shifting Woodland. Lots of lines, probably the contender for the most difficult deck to play in all of Modern, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean it's bad, right?
True, very true. Here we
Evan,
go.
Chris.
Very exciting.
Looks
Let's
like
see.
Evan may have taken a mulligan here.
Looks like it. Evan, jacket off. He's ready.
Locked in.
Locked and ready. Evan, local from our area, good friend of mine.
Yeah, I was repping the UCI jacket yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Chris on the play. Island Tamio. Saga. No amulet. Passing it back. Zero damage, making the clue token. Evan working towards that amulet. Coming out next turn. Green into a Rumble. Oh, we might just find another one right now. Unless Chris has something to say about it.
I'll fetch and shock and counterspell.
Fetch, shock, counterspell. He says, no, thank you. I don't want Delirium in that graveyard. I don't want you finding an amulet. I just want to take that out right now.
Yeah, Rumble, key piece in these decks. Feels pretty bad to have to counterspell it when you have dead spell snares in your deck that the only target is Rumble or Aftermath Analyst, but you gotta do what you gotta do to prevent Delirium and that Shifting Woodland from being turned on.
That's true. And you know what? Next turn, Evan's just going to be one away from a Delirium because sorcery, enchantment, and land hitting the graveyard here. Oh, and another Rumble just found by Evan.
Yeah, I see a pair of Stern Scoldings in the hand of Chris. Not great in this matchup. You can hit Aftermath Analyst and you can hit Arboreal Grazer.
Mm-hmm. Those are the only two. I guess it does hit the bug, right?
Icetilian.
Icetilian. I don't know. I don't think Evan even has one in the main board though. No, he does not. Not even in the 75. Okay.
Cameo, Stern Scolding, Subtlety, Counterspell in the hand of Chris.
Okay. Tap with the green, busting out the dice here. One colorless, one green.
Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah, looks like there's not another land in Evan's hand, just a whole bunch of action. But we can definitely find a land here. One, two. Okay. Rumble, number 2. And this time Chris says, okay. Make spawn token. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got 3 lands and escape shift. And one of them is a bounce land, or 2 of them are bounce lands. Takes one of them.
Not a good rumble.
Mm-hmm. Passing it back. No colored mana, so Evan cannot follow it up here. Chris drawing a card. Land, untap. Draw for turn. Boom. Snappy. Boom. 2 clues. And then just passing it back. Evan draws Summoner's Pact for turn.
Trigger. Yep. Untap.
Untap.
Pick up.
Pick up the Vesuva here.
I've been doing some quick math right now, trying to figure out if we can do some Grazer shenanigans. Grazer is +1 mana, but it is probably going to get met with a Stern Scolding.
We do have the Spelunking coming into play. Chris says, okay, another Titan drawn. We do have the Vesuva in hand. Kind of hard for Evan to make double green here.
We have to probably pick up his Crumbling Vestige at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Trigger. Yeah.
Trigger. I believe he made the Vesuva a copy of the bounce land. And then he passes it back, yeah. Yeah, because he could play, he could put the Grazer into play, but then that's still minus a green, so he can't make a second green.
I found it awkward to do. Surveil. Yep.
Could we have, instead of playing the Spelunking, gone Grazer, Bounce Land, Titan?
I don't think so, because I don't think at any point Evan could have had a second green. He was working with just the Gruul Turf, right? So Gruul Turf put in Vesuva, that's still only 1 green. Or even Crumbly Vestige is still only 1 green.
Well, the Gruul Turf makes a green. The Vesuva also makes a green if you copy the Bounce Land. Then you can spend the green to put the Gruul Turf back into play. So I think he has double green there.
Maybe. Either way, even if he did, Evan decides not to go for it.
Trigger. Make green.
Yep. Make green.
Cast Titan.
The first Titan has hit the battlefield. Well, not yet. Hits the stack. Excuse me.
Probably going to get met with a Subtlety here. And that'll give Chris a clock as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tested.
Yeah. Chris confirming that he has already played his land for turn. Just counterspell. Okay.
I'm a little bit surprised that this wasn't a Subtlety.
Yeah, you think it'd be like a really good spot for it.
I think the sooner you get that Subtlety down and start clocking Evan, I think that's when your counter magic gets a lot better, right?
Yeah, because while you are countering Evan's stuff, you do need to get Evan down to 0 here. You can't just counter things forever.
You're going to run out of counter magic at some point, so maybe getting the Subtlety down and establishing the clock is better, but Chris's hand is pretty stacked also. 2x Snapcaster Mage, Subtlety, 2x Tameo, 2x Stern Scolding.
Mm-hmm. So it's Chris. While he may run out of spells eventually, he's not going to run out of them anytime soon. Land for turn. Second Titan. Snappy. Into counterspell. And passing it back. Okay, we got another bot. We got a clock in play. Got a 2/1. Immediately goes to combat. Makes a clue token.
He's playing lightning fast, by the way.
Oh yeah. Chris will not lose to the clock. No, thank you. Grazer. There's a Summoner's Pact and a Green Sun Zenith in hand, so Evan does have access to the other Titans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Zenith for 6. Oof. Does Chris have another counterspell for that one?
We have another Snapcaster.
Oh, snappy. Okay.
It might be a snap counterspell here.
Yeah. Boom. Counterspell. Be gone.
Although Chris is actually just out of counter magic, like
Yeah.
hard counter magic, anyways.
Yeah. Now there's no more for the at the moment. Does he only play 2 counterspell? No, he plays 4, right?
Yeah, 4 counter spells,
Yeah.
4 Snapcasters. We have more we can draw into, but if something like Escape Shift comes down, it might be risky business.
Mm-hmm. Flame of Anor, the pickup here.
That's pretty good. We can kill the Amulet, draw 2 cards, maybe.
Mm-hmm. We have
And we
Subtlety,
can
we have
also
Brazen Borrower.
Brazen Borrower, the Splunking.
That's true.
I'm gonna pass Flame of Anor. I'm gonna draw 2 cards. Shatter this.
Cameo gonna flip.
Yep. Odawara and Singing to Stupor, the pickup here. Wah. Plus here.
Yeah, we play the Odawara, have the Sink of the Stupor up.
Mm-hmm. Boom. You gotta be feeling pretty good here, Chris. You got all your bases covered at the moment.
I think so as well.
Hmm.
Cameo can minus buyback Flame as well.
It's true. Summoner's Pact. Chris says, go ahead. Doing a little bit of a paper trick here. Chris had an expression of like, ugh, that's not good. But we know that Chris has the subtlety into the hand.
Yeah, he's gonna pitch the Subtlety most likely. We can also just Sink it to Stupor.
Yep. Also, that also works.
And then Evan's gonna have to pay for the Pact.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we won't have enough mana to cast the Titan the following turn.
Yeah. Hmm. Titan back in the hand.
I'm gonna play for turn.
This matchup seems pretty good for Chris, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
Red floating. Cast Razor.
Red floating. Grazer. Oh, he's gonna put the blockers in play now. These Snapcasters not big enough to work through the Grazers.
1 green.
Spelunking. Draw a card. Hanawar Battlements.
Yeah, as soon as Chris tapped out of the Stern Scoldings, that's when the Grazer hit the table.
Can't stop the 0-3. So I didn't play. I think Evan had 2. He only played 1. So he can still get in here for 2 damage, but does slow down the clock considerably.
You have to wonder, do you just minus and pick up that Sink it to Stupor with Tamio?
I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me. Just being able to you just want to stop Evan from doing anything. You just want to buy yourself the most amount of time possible. You do know that Evan has to pay for a pact next turn, so you might get a turn of breathing room. But you might just want to add the Sink back to hand anyways, just to be safe, if you have nothing else. So let's see what Chris decides to do here. Yeah, and that is the play. Takes the Sink back to the hand. Okay, very nice.
Yeah, we also have that Subtlety to spin the Titan back on top as well.
Mm-hmm. Evan down to 12. Chris, I think, has had 7 cards in hand for a good majority of this game.
Yeah, Tamio will do that.
Mm-hmm. Evan paying for the pact here. Drawing for turn. Saga. Ooh, Saga. Titan.
Subtlety.
Boom. Put that back on top, please and thank you. And now this is another body coming in here. Mm-hmm.
Little Thundering Falls action. No, we're casting Brazen Borrower.
Oh, we're just going on the offensive. Yeah, I like it.
Why not? Turn the corner.
Yes, sir. Does Chris have another copy of Subtlety in his hand? Did we see that?
His hand's so stacked, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Chris, he's got the Subtlety in there. He's got the Stern Scolding. He's got a whole deck in his hand at this point.
Singing a Stupor as well.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Brazen B, attack position, draw for turn. Plus to 3.
This is a 2-turn clock.
Oh yeah. Take 8 down to 4. Okay. Oh, Archmage's Charm is the pickup here. Damn. I think Chris just has locked up. He has so much permission.
Yeah, Archmage's Charm, at least. Sink it a Stupor we know about.
Mm-hmm. No Cavern of Souls here. Cavern of Souls will not save you.
These greedy Titan players just want to cut their one Cavern of Souls.
Yeah.
Stern Scolding.
Oh, Grazer. Okay. Stern Scolding.
Block 1, yeah.
Oh, and that's it. Okay. Next game. Very nice from Chris.
Not allowed.
Yeah, that was not particularly close. Let's check out the sideboards and see what Titan can do to make this matchup better. Not play Cavern of Souls, evidently, but we got 2 copies of Fire Spout, 1 Vexing Bauble, 1 Pithing Needle, 3 copies of Dismember, 1 Collector Roof, 2 copies of 6, Skyline Cascade, Bajuka Bog, Force of Vigor X3.
Ooh.
I think you bring in the 6 and the Vexing Bauble, and maybe the Bajuka Bog to shut off the Snapcaster Mages, but I'm not too keen on very much else here.
Yeah, I think that sounds about right to me. Just want to turn off the free permission that they have. If you could shut off the forces and the subtleties, that's going to give you a lot of breathing room. And 6 also stops a lot of the beatdown and gives you a lot of recursion from the graveyard.
Yeah, you could potentially consider Pithing Needle for Cameo Flip, but I think that's probably being too reactive.
Yeah. I think you're
Now
okay.
Let's look at Chris's sideboard.
Take a gander here.
We got the 1 Surgical Extraction, 1 Ashiok, 4 Mystical Disputes, 4 Consign of Memory, 1 Meltdown, 1 Reject, 1 Brotherhood's End, and 2 copies of Fire Magic. I like the Ashiok.
Yeah, oh yeah, Ashiok. I mean, Ashiok is in everyone's sideboard this weekend, mostly just for Titan, doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Meltdown answers a pretty clean answer to the amulets, and if they go on a saga plan, takes those out as well. Reject, I mean, making something cost 3 extra could have real text on it. And Brotherhood's End, it's like you don't really want it, but it might be good enough to throw in.
I think if you're on the play, you can also probably bring in the Consign of Memory, but on the draw, it's less appealing.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe you just want to replace these Spell Snares and these Stern Scoldings with something better, so you bring in the Consign of Memory.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, gonna go to game 2 here. Evan's gonna be on the play. We got a Surveil and Saga to the graveyard. All right.
Scalding Tarn in the pass.
Grazer. Put in Saga.
Mayhaps a bounce land, indeed a bounce land.
Yep. A little bit of a slower start here from Evan. Just good old fashioned, creature into play, put a land into play, and no amulet shenanigans just yet. No spelunking shenanigans. We're not going into any caves just yet. So just nice, honest land drops here.
Yeah, just a land drop that finds it, that goes and demonic tutors your amulet, and a land drop that makes 2 mana.
Yeah, honest. I feel like this list could be so much better if it was blue-white. A No More Lies, Solitude Ephemerate, Riddler, Ophelia. Well, then you just be playing Jeskai Blink. And that's already the top deck at the tournament right now. I mean, hey, Chris is already doing good enough. Chris is #1 seed in the Swiss right now. So I think just going blue-red working out pretty well for him.
Yeah, he doesn't even have any unholy heats for Riddler or anything. On nothing like the Linden tech that we've seen. Just good old-fashioned lightning bolts and flames.
Evan puts down a fetch land, says, wait, I don't want to do that. Chris is like, that's fine. Nothing's changed. Surveil. Keep it on top. and pass it back.
Yeah, I think Evan's gonna start making some construct tokens here.
Mm-hmm. Construct beatdown. Gonna turn into a 2/2 into a 3/3. 2/3/3s.
Construct playing not too bad against the blue-red decks. They don't have a clean answer to the construct token since Chris is not playing dress down.
That's true. Chris does have the meltdown, but only playing it as a one of. So we'll see if he finds it here or if he even put it in.
Yeah, I guess Flame can clean up 2 of them if it's well-timed Flame.
Yeah, but if you're flaming both constructs, like I
You're not
wouldn't do it.
drawing cards.
Yeah, you're not drawing cards. You're not actually stopping, the Titan from doing its thing. So it's like not really what you want to do. But Chris might be put in a position here where he has to do that if it comes to it. Snapcaster to the graveyard. And Chris is going to be sitting across from some constructs here.
Sadly, not the Hatsune Miku Snapcasters.
I was about to say. Oh,
Bummer.
does Chris? Oh, Chris goes to discard. Only does not have a land drop. Oh no.
This card's another Snapcaster. Does not have. Must just be a handful of action and nowhere to go with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm so sad those Hatsune Miku Snapcasters are just... They were the secret one, dude. Are you kidding? They couldn't have been in the set. You had to make them secret. $1,000 each, man.
A small price to pay for greatness.
True. Evan, does Evan have... Oh, yeah, Evan might be getting a Vexing Bubble here, maybe. Yeah, that is what he gets. Turns off the free spells from Chris.
I think it's pretty good when your opponent's land light, especially.
Mm-hmm. No Force of Negation, no subtleties, no thank you. Boom. Petty theft. Oh, bouncing the token. Chris just wants to take the heat off. Okay.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But Evan's gonna get to resolve whatever he wants this turn for 3 mana.
Oh, 2 mana, right?
Probably Splunk. Oh, sorry, 3 mana. I thought that was the Gruul Turf.
Mm-hmm. So many lands, it gets confusing. I understand.
So many lands with so many different arts.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Analyst. Chris looking at his hand, pretending like he can do something. Mill 3. One of them is a Titan.
It's a pretty good Aftermath analyst.
Yeah. What do we got? We have enchant. I believe Delirium's already online. Enchantment, land, sorcery, creature. Yep.
Oh, for Chris's sake, I hope he can bolt the Aftermath analyst. Doesn't look like he can. Passes the turn back.
Ugh. Brutal. Turning it sideways. 3 damage. The beatdown. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Chris is probably just going to lose this one to crack Aftermath analyst, return 2 Urza Sagas.
Yeah. And a bounce land. Urza Saga, 2 Urza Saga, a bounce land, and a Windswept Heath. I've been thinking about it. I mean, I put 4 lands into play. Sounds pretty good to me. Yes, sir. Wee. Boom. Boom. Pow.
Trigger.
Whoa. Resolve Surveil? Excuse me?
There was no Surveil land that entered the play.
Yeah, there's no... Wait a minute. Evan! Okay, well, that was not legal what just happened. Unfortunately, this is in the past. But yeah, Evan thought that there was a Surveil land in the graveyard.
I remember when I thought that the Surveil land was a Gruul Turf, he thought the Gruul Turf was a Surveil land.
Oh, true. That's probably what happened. Yeah. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. It looks like both players missed that. I mean, the Surveil land was close to the other lands that Evan brought back. I don't think it was intentional, but he bounced it with Turf, then replayed Surveil. It's okay.
He bounced it with Turf, did not replay it, though.
Yeah, he did not replay it. If he replayed it, it would be in play. Yeah, he actually didn't play the land either because he did still have a land drop too. So Not sure if it matters with the board state, but definitely should not have happened. Yeah, it doesn't look like it matters in this board state, but you know, you still want to be following the rules when you can, right? And when I say when you can, I mean all the time, of course. Spelunking. Yeah, unfortunately, Chris, like, even with Chris missing these land drops here, just getting 4 lands into play off the analyst is just, Evan just has so much more mana to work with. Chris has too many things to deal with. I think, unfortunately, it's just going to be lights out here. When you can, you know what I mean. Come on.
Yeah, try not to cheat whenever you can.
Yeah, try not to do that. Yeah.
Maybe there's some shortcutting that went on that we didn't see. Maybe some verbal communication between the two players of what happened.
Yeah. Only when the judge is watching. Hey, yo. Surveil. Never stop cheating. No, that's not what I said. No. I did not say those. You know, I am disappointed in Evan here not having a different saga for each saga. He does have 2 different ones, but I have not seen a white bordered one. That's true, Mr. DCI. No, don't tell on me, please. You understand? In MTGO, it is just so easy that in paper I slip up. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give you the pass for that one. I will admit the amount of cheating on coverage with a judge nearby is impressive at events. Yeah, it's a little bit weird when the judge is next to the table and it like happens in front of them when they're watching the game. It does make me like scratch my head a little bit. One time, Meat cheated against me. He kept bringing a creature from the graveyard to the battlefield over and over. Just said it was a combo. No, that's what Young Wolf does. What do you mean? Oh, Chris says that's unreal, and we go to the next game. All right.
Yeah, I feel for Chris, huh?
Mm-hmm. No, you keep a solid hand with 2 lands. You're like, oh, I have a surveil here. You know, I'm on the draw. I have a lot of looks at a 3rd land, and you just sometimes it's just never there. Here we go. We want to thank our sponsor, Laughing Dragon. Thank you for running this series. We appreciate you. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Viewers wouldn't be here. Players wouldn't be here. So Laughing Dragon, yes, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And here we go. Classic what? Oh.
Opening 7s for both players. We see the Meltdown, the Ashiok counterspell. Pretty good 7 for Chris, actually.
Okay, but 2 lands again, though. There we go. Okay, land in play. Chris is going to have another surveil here. But will it find the land? Love seeing Ashiok, love seeing Meltdown here.
Yeah, bins the Crumbling Vestige.
Here we go.
You did so many more things, though.
Ethical surveil this time. True. Surveil as you are meant to, you know, by not bringing it back from your graveyard illegally. All right. Is there a land on top of the library? Oh. I mean, it has to be no. If he would not be thinking this long if it was yes. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Land? I don't know. That was the land that was already in hand.
Yeah, we're just trying to get that Ashiok down as fast as possible, I think.
I don't think oh, I do. There's a basic. Okay, he did find land number 3. Lotus Field, a double amulet. Okay. Evan takes the amulet. Plays a bounce land, does not play the amulet, and being very patient with it. Nice. But now Chris gets to play this Ashiok. This is a very, very strong card against Titan because it stops all of their searches, stops their fetch lands, stops their Summoner's Pact, stops Green Sun Zenith, stops Titan, stops Scapegoat.
And exiles their graveyard on top of that, so no Aftermath Analyst shenanigans for you.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm just slamming the Ashiok here. I don't know. I'm not doing anything else.
Titan has had some anti-Ashiok tech come to light recently.
Oh, what? What is it?
It's Null Elemental Blast and Lithomatic Barrage have been the two common answers to Ashiok out of Titan.
Ah, I remember those cards. I remember a lot of people were excited for the Null Elemental Blast when it was previewed in MH3, but it hasn't actually seen too much play.
Yeah, pretty much none.
Hmm. Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of crazy not to just slam the the Ashiok here. I don't know.
And you have to wonder if that's gonna come back to bite Chris.
Mm-hmm. We'll see.
This is an aftermath analyst. Chris could just say, okay, resolves.
Yeah.
But it's also risky business, right? It resolves with the theory of exile in the graveyard with Ashiok, but we know that Evan has a Lotus Field in hand, so we can just crack this aftermath analyst right now.
Yeah, it would be so rough if this resolves, it's gonna be really bad. You gotta snap off the counter spell. You gotta do it, Chris. You gotta do it. You gotta
Chris
do it.
thinking hard.
Oh, okay. Crisis
Saved.
averted. That would have been lights out, I think, if that resolved.
Saved.
Shifting Woodland in play. Okay.
All right, now we're going for the Ashiok, right?
Has to be, right? Land. Very nice choice of basic.
We have Force Negation Ashiok. Yeah, it has to be the Ashiok.
Ashiok hitting the battlefield. Cards in hand too. Does Evan have? We didn't know. Wait, Evan doesn't have that card, right? He doesn't have the Lithomantic. We didn't see that.
Nope. Casting a Summoner's Pact in response to go tutor up a Titan, though.
Ah, yes. Instant speed. Though Evan will have to pay for the pact.
Yep.
Though
Or
Evan,
maybe that's just fine.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lots of lands. Be gone. Bye bye. Cool. Combat. Make a clue token.
Evan's
Evan's
block.
blocking. I'm not letting that go through. All right. So pays for the pack. Draws for turn. Vexing Bauble. The pickup here. Ooh.
I believe there's a subtlety in Chris's. Oh no, it's Force Negation Meltdown, right?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if there's a subtlety, that'd be huge here.
Mm-hmm. Vexing Bubel. That's okay. Chris can answer that next turn.
Yeah, the Meltdown can take out both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Also gonna lose the clue token, though.
That's true. And Chris doesn't have an answer to this natural Titan. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's exactly 6 mana in play for next turn.
Well, at least he doesn't get to search up 2 lands, and then. But the problem is, and this is why we saw Linden playing Unholy Heat. Chris doesn't have a clean answer to Titan, period.
Yeah. No single target removal to deal 6. Now, oh, Chris drew consult the star charts, the one of the one-ofs in his deck. Maybe he'll just do an unkicked star chart here to take a look at what's on top.
I'm gonna play Meltdown for 1.
Goes for the meltdown for 1 first. I think I would want to star charts first.
Two in hand?
Hmm.
Because if you star charts, you find a counter spell, then you can leave up the counter spell for next turn. But now if you star charts, you find a counter spell but no free permission, you're not feeling too good.
Yeah, Ashiok take down.
Attack you, make a clue. Yeah.
Attack, make
Back
a
with
clue.
Tamio.
Oh, and passes the turn. Okay. I guess what we're looking for here is subtlety. Cast
Yeah,
Titan.
plus star charts for subtlety here.
Thinking. Now there's no amulets in play. There's no spelunking, so it's not super scary for Chris. But again, like how you said, there's no unholy heat. Chris does not have a clean answer to this Titan, so subtle. You don't really want it hitting the battlefield, even if it's a fair one. Chris in the tank.
That's the problem with Ashiok and this style of strategy that can't take a Titan off the table is Ashiok gets a lot worse if you can't kill the Titan immediately.
Mm-hmm. Consult.
All right. Star charts. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 4. Oh, puts the card in hand by accident.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a judge call here. So Chris cast the star charts, put the cards on the table, and then accidentally added his card in hand to the pile and quickly put it back. I don't think he mixed up the cards. I think he immediately put the thing down. So I think
I was picking up the cards to look at them, and this is
Let's
my
listen
hand.
in.
And then I
yes.
picked this up and then picked up this card and put it into my hand, but then I didn't shuffle them around. Can you verify that this is the card? Okay, yeah.
100%. This was the card in your hand. These cards. Just like.
So it touched my hands.
Okay, so it has touched your hand, but you are able to confirm 100%
Yes.
that the
Mm.
card is exactly what you said.
Yes, 100%.
Mm.
At this point, that's weird. Give me one moment because this falls a little outside of what the normal would do.
Okay. Judge gonna go get the executioner, bring him to the table. We unfortunately do have to kill Chris here.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, this is the last time you'll be seeing Chris on coverage. Apologies.
I'm sorry.
But that was blasphemous.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like we're gonna take a little minute to resolve this judge call here.
Yep. We'll head back to the booth for a second.
Hmm.
But as soon as the judge calls over, we'll resume watching that match of round number 11. Chris versus Evan. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait a
We're going
minute.
back already?
Oh,
We go back in time?
no, I think this is up to date. It looks like Chris. Yeah, the star chart's in the graveyard. Okay. I guess it was
Okay.
resolved pretty quickly.
The judge call. Okay, we're getting word from production. Judge call did take a few minutes because it was close to, but not quite looking at extra cards. Needed to confer with another judge, but no penalty was given, and both players got to proceed playing normally.
Hmm. Okay. Cool. Combat, make a clue. So it looks like the card that Chris picked up here was a Sink into Stupor. Not the subtlety that he was hoping for. What is
It's
that?
not bad, though. It's a little
It's-
time walk.
True little time walk, though it will allow Evan to just replay the Titan. Oh, but he cannot search because of the Ashiok. So actually
Yeah.
not too bad.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. No search. Illegal.
6 mana, 6/6.
With trample.
Is there a vanilla 6 mana, 6/6 with trample?
Of course. Are you memeing? Or are you being serious?
Yeah, what's the name of it, though?
Colossal Dreadball.
Is it? Does that
Yes.
trample?
Of course.
Oh.
That's what makes it good. It's
I'm
unbeatable.
dumb. I'm dumb. I'm sorry.
This guy doesn't know. Hey, flame this
This
man.
guy doesn't know. This
Flame
guy
this
doesn't
person.
know.
Kill him. In Minecraft. All right. So Evan just plays a Lotus Field, sacks 2 lands, throws it back to Chris.
Minus target you.
Minus target Evan. Just 2 amulets and 2 lands. Hmm. 3. It doesn't look like Chris has anything. There's a Force of Negation, another Tameo, and then a third card that I cannot. Force of Negation, Tameo, and a Reject. Oh, yeah. Not doing much here.
I didn't know Dreadmaw had trample. I knew it was like a 6 mana, 6/6, but I didn't know it had trample.
Hall of the Storm Giants is the pickup here. Oh,
Card's
baby.
kind of broken.
Okay, so now Evan has a decision here. He could swing at Tamio, or he could just swing at Ashiok.
This is why it took him 50. Oh, okay.
If you knew, it wouldn't have taken that long.
Yeah, if only I knew what Colossal Dreadmaw was.
Mm-hmm. Embarrassing. Here we go. All right, so yep, Ashiok off the table. Still no search off of the attack. It looks like Vexing Bubel has hit the battlefield. So Chris does have one more turn here before getting rinsed by Titan. Oh, okay. Decides to force the bobble. Oh, no. Green Sun's it. Oh. Brutal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's another one. Just enough mana to get a second one. Ay, ay, ay. Shuffled the Green Sun Zenith back in.
Yeah, this is the problem, right? Not being able to take the Titan off the table is such a detriment for this blue red deck, right? Was a
Mm-hmm.
blue black deck. I was thinking about Linden's Grixis deck and how it can actually take a Titan off the table. It's beautiful.
True. Evan just getting 2 sagas here. Going to be putting on the beatdown with the Construct Gaming. And you're not looking too good here for Chris. You know, if it was just one Titan, maybe, but two, especially when his hand is just 2 consigns and a reject, not too good.
Thinking about minusing the Tamio potentially, but man, 2 Titans, 2 Sagas.
Mm,
This in a different world where we hit the subtlety into a counterspell for that Titan.
yeah,
Chris is probably running away with this game, but man, this 6/6 sticking around has been brutal.
yeah. And we because of the judge call, we didn't actually get to see the other 4 cards that were in that pile. So if he didn't go for the meltdown there, and he looked at the top 4, if there was a counterspell or a reject in the top 4, he could have stopped the Titan there. Instead of fully tapping out. So yeah, we just don't know because we didn't see due to the judge call, but he gave himself a lot less outs casting the meltdown like that.
I think so as well, sadly.
Yeah, but I think for the meltdown there's also a bobble in play. So I guess I think Chris just had to pick between one or the other. He had to pick between either finding a subtlety or finding a actual castable spell. So I don't know, just a rough spot all around. I think.
Well, we could have main phased the star charts
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and then cast the meltdown afterwards.
yeah.
Looking real grim for Chris right about now.
Mm-hmm. I've been looking through his exile just to make sure that he can get lands that he cares about.
Make red. Make a construct. Red floating.
Hasty construct.
Haste.
Oh, yeah. Just
Gonna
a
be
1
able
1.
to kill the Tamio.
Yeah. I guess he can make it a 2-2 if he makes the other token here. Boom.
Tamio
Sure.
also down ticked, so
Yeah.
consigns both of the Titan triggers. But again, we have no way of taking them off the table.
Yeah.
Take 12. Timio dies.
Yeah. Okay, that's dead. Yep. Chris goes to 7. I don't think he has any outs here. I don't think there's no it's not playing upheaval. It's not playing a bounce spell that bounces all the things, right? I think it's just game over here, unfortunately.
Yeah, Chris has a
Uh,
reject in hand, and maybe we were able to reject that Titan if we didn't cast the meltdown and then the star charts. Maybe if we found reject off of star charts,
mm-hmm.
that would have been good enough to get the job done. But
Yeah.
either way, congratulations to Evan for taking that match over Chris. Chris, I think, had a really good matchup there,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes doesn't break your way. Had a little bit of mana issues in game 2, and we're about to head down to a backup feature match